Lily, I put all of your stuff in the garage. Get all of your things out of here before tomorrow. I want you out of my house before I get home later tonight. Got it?
What? Why? What happened? Why do you want me out all of a sudden? Also, I'm still at work and everything. How do you expect me to get all my stuff before tomorrow?
Like I care, just get your stuff and leave.
But we're splitting rent and I pay for utilities. How do you plan on paying for everything when I leave? I don't even know if I can just leave before our lease is finished.
I don't care, woman. Figure something out. I already got all your stuff together in the garage. I don't want to see you anymore by tomorrow. I want to separate already.
Good grief. You've been acting weird these last couple of weeks, but this sure takes the cake. I don't know what's gotten into you lately, but I really can't just leave work. I still have to clean up here. You're going to have to give me some time before I can get my things.
Don't give me any sass, woman. I am ordering you to come get your stuff, okay? I won't tolerate you staying here any longer. This is all your fault. I wouldn't have to do this if you would just listen to me.
My fault? How is this my fault, Aaron?
Don't play dumb with me. You know why this is happening.
I haven't got a clue, honestly.
I can't believe I have to explain this to you. It's because you wouldn't listen to me and go for those fertility treatments. That's why.
Seriously? That's why you're doing this? I already told you, I am not infertile.
I've told you a million times that I want children, and if we can't have children, then you're useless to me. The fact that you clearly can't have children means you're obviously infertile, so stop arguing with me and get out already.
We've tried for months, Aaron. I took a test and the doctor says there's nothing wrong on my side. It's just how things are sometimes.
Sure it is. That's why I'm kicking you out. Because that's just how things are sometimes, isn't that right?
You're kicking me out for something I can't control? How is that even remotely reasonable?
It's completely reasonable, because I can't help that I want kids, Lily.
But you refuse to talk to me about it, and you won't even consider adopting. So you've just decided to kick me out instead? God, you really are the worst.
Whatever, I am done listening to your tantrums. Just get out already. I am done arguing. I already filled out the divorce papers. I left a notice on the top of your pile of stuff in the garage.
Wait, on top of this, you're divorcing me too? How shallow can you get?
Listen, this is exactly why I'm tired of you. All this whining. I'm exhausted just from packing up all of your stuff. You're killing me.
Oh, you're exhausted, huh? A little bit of packing made you exhausted? Poor thing.
Well, it wasn't just the packing, obviously. I was at the gym this morning as well, obviously.
I don't know how you're planning on managing without me.
Fine, I actually got someone to help me pack up your things. Is that what you wanted to hear?
You had to get someone to help you with a few boxes? Good for you.
Anyways, just get your stuff and leave once you're done at work. I'm tired of all this constant back and forth. I have other things I need to handle before I head back, so make sure you and all of your belongings are out before I get back. If I get back and your stuff is still there, I'm taking it and tossing it in the dumpster on the corner.
You know, I've actually been thinking about divorce for a while now, so I don't really mind. But how are you going to support yourself once I'm gone? I was making a fair bit more money than you were. What's your plan once I stop paying my half of the rent and all the utilities? Based on how you were spending your income, I don't think you'll be able to afford the place on your own.
Oh, shut up. Don't underestimate me. I'll figure that out on my own. I don't need you to support me.
Oh, let me guess. You found someone else who's going to move in with you and help you with the rent and stuff, didn't you? That's why you want me out of the place so suddenly. They probably don't know I live there at the moment.
What? No, that's not it. No, you have got it all wrong. I got a promotion at work, actually. I'm gonna pay for the rent on my own.
You've always been a terrible liar, Aaron. Don't try and hide something from me. You're seeing someone else, aren't you? You're planning on living together in our house once I'm out of the picture. I wonder if you asked her to help you out with packing up all my stuff as well. Maybe you told her it was your ex or someone's stuff that you were moving out and that you needed her help with packing up all the stuff?
Don't be ridiculous. You can guess all you want. I'm not gonna tell you.
If anything, I don't know why you're bothering to hide this from me. Why not just tell me straight away? You've already basically thrown all my stuff out and filed for divorce, haven't you? What's stopping you from telling me?
I'm not entertaining your delusions anymore. I'm done with this now. Get your trash out of my house and never contact me again, you hear?
I think you're just angry that I guessed correctly, but that's just what I think. Either way, thanks for finally showing me your true self. Just wish you could have done it earlier. Hey, why are you back home all of a sudden? What happened? Mom told me you were staying with us for a bit? Are you gonna crash here for a few days or something? Should have said something. If you told me sooner, I would have come home earlier last night. Yeah, about that. It was a bit of a last-minute thing. Sorry, I didn't let you know. I wasn't given much notice either. Also, no, I'm probably staying here for a little while. Things kind of went south at my place yesterday. We can go out for drinks tonight if you want, though. Whoa, what happened? Did Arid, or whatever, throw another hissy fit or something? If only it was that. No, the dude just straight up divorced me instead. Oh my god, no! Are you serious? Yep. Chucked all my stuff in the garage and told me to get out last night. I had to call Mom and Dad to help me get all my stuff out before he got back. He said he was going to throw all my stuff in the dumpster if I didn't. Ooh, no way! What a piece of work! Now we have to go out for drinks tonight. It's finally time to celebrate, Lily! What? Why? I'm not complaining about going out, but why are we celebrating? Seriously? That guy was trash, dude! We're celebrating you finally being rid of him. And I mean like, bottom of the barrel, literal garbage, Lily. Literally a stinking pile of, I don't know how you fell for that guy. I would never have agreed to marrying him. Was he really that bad? Ugh, this is embarrassing. Don't tell me everyone thought the same thing. Dude, he was so full of himself. He wouldn't shut up whenever he was over, and the wedding was just yikes. Like, his speech was like 10 minutes long, and all he talked about was himself. I was on the verge of slapping the guy when he came over to our table and started ogling me and my friends. No offense, but I can't believe you stayed with him for so long. No, you're right. Looking back now, I don't know what I saw in the guy. Come on, dude, at least tell me this kind of stuff before I get tied down with someone like that. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I'm so freaking embarrassed right now. I can't exactly tell you your boyfriend's trash, don't marry him, now can I? Sorry, yeah, I should have said something. To be fair, I thought you guys would end up divorcing within a couple months. Look at it this way. This was a good learning experience for you, and from now on, you'll hopefully never settle for someone like that again. I'd have preferred not to spend this much on a learning experience, though. Well, serves me right, I guess. I could have left a while back, but I didn't. That's what I get for hoping the guy would change. Well, you can tell me all about it over some drinks later tonight. I try to finish up early today. I'll let you know when I'm done. Please do. I desperately need to vent to someone. You're joking. Did he really do that? What's with that dude? I really didn't think he was that bad. You're telling me. I lived with the guy for like 5 years. I saw the flags and all, but yeah, I didn't think that's how it would all end. True. What are you planning on doing now, though? You staying with us for a few weeks? No. I feel bad for imposing on Mom and Dad. I'll probably find a small flat to rent and live alone for the time being. I've got work as well. Can't really lose focus on that right now. That's all good and well, but I mean, what are you going to do about that trash pile of an ex-husband? You can't possibly be thinking of letting him off the hook, right? I mean, he's gone and snagged another girl. I'm betting he's going to do the same thing to her in a few years. Honestly, Tris, I don't really care about any of that right now. He kind of did me a favor by filing for divorce and everything. I just kind of want to get on with my life.
What are you saying? He cheated on you. That trash bag of a man needs to be taught a lesson.
I don't know. I just don't want to think about him right now. Look, if he starts causing any more trouble, I'll think about it. But right now, I just want to focus on my life and work and stuff, you know? If he oversteps his bounds, I have a few things up my sleeves, though.
A few things? Like what?
I'll tell you some other time. I'm kind of tired right now.
Fine. But I still want to go out for some shopping with you tomorrow, okay?
Sure, I'd like that. Thanks for taking me out tonight as well.
I didn't think you'd actually show up. What a surprise. Normally, people don't show up to their ex-husband's wedding, but here you are. Looks like someone has some attachment issues.
You're the one that sent me an invite, right? I think it'd be kind of rude of me not to show up, wouldn't it? Since you said you wanted to see me so badly.
I said I wanted to see your sad, sobbing face when I tie the knot with my new, beautiful wife. Don't go changing my words. I see you still have that same snarky attitude. No wonder you're still single.
Oh yes, maybe I am still single. Who knows, really? Besides, who are you to talk about attachment issues if you're the one that sent me an invite?
Why would I still care about you? Don't make me laugh. Well, now that you're here, I can enjoy you sobbing and running out of the chapel while me and my bride exchange vows. Were you lonely without me? Did you wish I would ask you to come back this whole time? I bet you did. Why else would you be here?
The only thing I was wishing for this whole time is to go back and tell myself what a terrible person you really are. Guess we can't all have what we want.
Sure, babe, but keep telling yourself that.
Now, while I can't go back and tell my past self, I can at least stop your fiancé from making the same mistake. I'll make her see what kind of person you really are.
What kind of a person I am? What are you talking about? I am a kind, generous man. She knows this already. All I care about is taking care of my family. That's the kind of man that I am.
Very inspirational.
Listen, I wasn't gonna build a family with you. You were never gonna give me kids, so I moved on. I didn't imagine you'd actually come to my wedding after I threw you out. That is just pathetic. Looks like you even put on some weight. Did you start drinking or something to cope with the loneliness?
Oh, this? It's not fat, Aaron. I'm pregnant.
Huh?
Twins, actually. I'm having twins in a few months. After we separated, I was very fortunate to meet someone very kind and loving, who looks after me and appreciates me. Someone who cared a lot more about me than you ever did. We hit it off almost immediately, and we both agreed we wanted kids, so one thing led to another, and we got married, and now I'm expecting 2 little girls.
What? Are you serious? And you're pregnant too? How? I thought you were infertile.
You keep saying that. I think my doctor might have been right when he said the issue might be lying on your side of things.
No, there is no way that's true. You're just bluffing. What could this possibly have to do with me anyway? Isn't this usually the woman's fault?
No, Aaron. I believe it's usually the case that men blame their partners for not being able to conceive rather than admitting that they might be infertile. Maybe you should consider having a chat with your doctor. Or are you going to end up blaming your new wife for not being able to conceive as well?
Don't tell me. Is that why Liz hasn't been able to? Oh, no, it can't be. You're just trying to screw with me, aren't you? Even if that were the case, I didn't throw you out just because you weren't going to give me kids. You don't even come close to comparing with Liz. She is way better than you are in every aspect I can think of. I don't even know why I married you in the first place. You're at the bottom of the ladder when compared to girls like Liz. If anything, you can stop thinking I threw you away because of the fertility issue. I just loved Liz more than I ever loved you. That's all.
You really are insufferable, aren't you? I thought we just agreed the fertility issue was to do with you.
You must be so frustrated. You can't even understand that I never loved you to begin with.
I wouldn't be talking so much trash about how I don't compare to your new wife when you're this insufferable and narcissistic. That massive ego of yours is going to be your downfall one day.
Keep acting like that. We'll see where it gets you one day. Anyway, enough of this pointless bickering. I've got a lady to marry. My bright future is waiting for me. Hope you enjoy the view back there from where you're sobbing from.
Oh, Aaron, wait. I have a little gift I need to give you before you go up there. See, I have a little surprise for you two and your guests.
What now? What surprise? Nobody told me about any surprises. Oh, come on, they're waiting for me? I don't know if you're trying to have the last laugh or something, but it's kinda sad.
I can't spoil it, that's why it's called a surprise. Since everyone's gathered inside the hall already, go ahead and have a look at the screen up front.
What are you on about? This better not be some kind of trick, or I swear. What the hell? What are you doing?
Well, it's pretty obvious just by looking at what's on the screen, I'd say.
What are these?
Oh, these photos? Well, the first one is of you and Liz going to a hotel together back when we were still married. Do you like my little collage? Oh, and this one is when you called her over to your house while I was still at work. I'm guessing that's when you asked her to come help you move out my stuff.
Why are you doing this? Stop showing these to everyone. What are you trying to do? This isn't proof that I cheated on you, so stop the damn slideshow already. Just tell everyone this isn't me cheating on you.
It's a bit too late for that. See, I'm also playing audio of you two talking here.
Audio? Audio from what? How?
Oh, I already knew at this point that you were cheating on me, so I had some microphones put around the house to record what you were saying while I wasn't there. So I could gather evidence that you were cheating on me, of course.
Microphones? Are you friggin' lunatic? How could you?
This is the part where you explain to her that all the stuff you're moving out belongs to your ex-wife. That would be the same day that I came to take all my things out and move back in with my parents. In short, my things were still in the house because we were still living together up until then. Oh, and here's where you ask her to wait in the car so you can put the last of the things out. When she goes out, you call me to remind me to go file those divorce papers as soon as I'm done getting all my things. Which pretty much proves to everyone that you were still married to me while you were seeing Liz.
Stop. Just stop. Shut off that recording now.
Aw, poor Liz. She's not taking this very well by the looks of things. She really thought you were single, didn't she?
Oh no, this can't be happening.
I can't believe you made her gather all of my things up while hiding the fact that you were still married to me. You really are the worst, aren't you, Aaron? I can't imagine what she must be thinking right now. At least she figured out what a worthless scum you really were before she got married to you.
Lily, please, she didn't need to find out this way. Now everyone, including her family, knows about the fact that I cheated on you. All you're doing is hurting her, you selfish leech. You're just doing this to get back at me, and now she's suffering for it.
Oh, I'm hurting her? Are you sure about that? Are you sure it wasn't you who lied to her about us still being married? Please don't go making me the villain in the story.
If you hadn't been such a useless wife, none of this would have happened, damn it. Ugh, what am I gonna do? Everyone's leaving already.
Maybe if you just went up there and sincerely apologized to her, you might still be able to salvage this, although I don't know if you even have a single sincere bone in your body.
Oh, shut up. Just shut your damn trap already, damn it. I even quit my job for this. Liz's dad was gonna hire me at his company after the wedding was finalized. If we don't get married now, I am screwed.
What are you talking about? What's this got to do with anything?
What does it matter now? I'm done for anyway. He promised me a nice, cushy job as a lead engineer on one of his upcoming projects. I was gonna get paid 3 times as much as I'm making now. Liz's father is the CEO of TNT Tech. Pretty much everyone in the industry I work with knows this guy. He can make sure I never get a job in my field ever again at this rate. Do you realize what you have just done to me?
Ooh, that's pretty rough. Anyway, hope you figure something out. Good luck.
This is serious. A bunch of his close business partners are here too. They know all about this now. There's no way I'll ever get a job again. Do you understand? Just do something. Fix this.
What? Me? Why should I fix this?
This is all your fault. You had to come and mess things up for me. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you, so do something.
I didn't mess things up. You brought this on yourself when you invited me to this wedding. Stop pretending to be the victim and take responsibility for your actions. I'd start by apologizing to Liz.
I just wanted kids, that's all. You always ruin everything for me. I'm the one suffering because of you.
I think you ruined that for yourself. None of that is my fault.
And that damn arrogant attitude of yours, when will you give it a break?
Either way, I'm planning on suing you for compensation. Hope you're prepared for that.
Compensation for what? Just because I was unfaithful? You're crazy. You knew I was cheating on you before we divorced. Why didn't you say anything until now? There is no way you're gonna win that case.
I was fine with divorcing you at the time, so I didn't plan on doing anything. And for a while, I was completely content with living my new life. I'd almost forgotten about you, actually. Things were going really well until you sent that invitation letter for your wedding. You really couldn't have just let things go, could you? You needed to be brought down a few notches, so I decided to expose your adultery to your new wife. She deserves to know about your unfaithfulness, about how you really treat women.
I cannot believe you. You've really gone and ruined my life for something so petty. It was a joke, Lily. Damn you. Why would you be so shallow?
Ah, because cheating on your wife and then divorcing her because you can't accept the fact that you can't have kids isn't petty, right? At least I had my family and my sister to support me through all this. I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't for her and my parents letting me stay at their place. Although, I don't know who's going to be supporting you after all this is done.
Liz would have been there for me if it weren't for you messing this all up. She's getting up and leaving now. What do I do? You have to fix this now, before she leaves. This is all your fault. How could you play with her emotions like this? She is very fragile and pure-hearted, you know?
How many times do you need to be reminded? You were the one that played with her heart, not me. You lied to her. She deserves to know her partner is a lying, cheating piece of trash. Now she's learned the same lesson I did, that you shouldn't trust every man that whispers sweet things into your ears. Oof, did that guy just slap you? Let me guess. That was her dad, wasn't it?
Oh, shut up. I tried to apologize to Liz, but her father stepped in between us and...
I commend you for trying to apologize to Liz, but doing it when her father was standing next to her was a choice.
He said that if he ever sees me again, he'll do something much worse. And that I have to pay for the wedding ceremony too. I don't have a job anymore, and I can't afford to pay the rent either. How does he expect me to pay for the wedding now as well?
Don't ask me. You made your bed, now you get to sleep in it. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Good luck with everything. Right, and I better get going. Most of the people have left already, it seems.
No, get back here. This isn't done yet. You are gonna pay for all of this. I am not gonna let you walk off scot-free after everything that you've done tonight. You'll be done for by the time that I'm finished with you. You'll be a penniless bum, sleeping under a bridge once I'm done dragging you through the court. You hear me? I'm gonna explain everything to Liz. She'll believe me. Then her dad will sue you for everything that you've got.
What was it you said to me? Oh, right. Sure, babe. Keep telling yourself that. After that, Aaron and Liz's wedding ceremony came to an abrupt ending. Everyone, save for a few of Aaron's family members and friends, left in shock or anger. Aaron was berated relentlessly by his family for what he had done. In the end, he was forced to not only pay for the ceremony, but also everyone's accommodation and traveling costs. In total, he was forced to pay close to $50,000 after all was said and done. On top of this, he was no longer able to afford the apartment he was living in with Liz, and so he asked his parents to allow him to move back in with them. Unfortunately for him, they refused his request and distanced themselves from him after what happened at the wedding. And so, with no allies or people willing to assist him, Aaron was left to fend for himself. I don't know what he's doing these days since I blocked him everywhere I could, so it's anyone's guess if he was able to make a living for himself. On the other hand, me and my husband, along with our 2 beautiful girls, are living happily ever after. We recently moved into a large house out in the countryside, not far from where his parents live, and we're enjoying every moment of it. I might not have had good taste in men before I met my current husband, but I think me, and Liz as well, learned a valuable lesson after we ended things off with Aaron. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.